Hello and welcome back everybody. Today we're going to the Path of Exile 2 with APU, or if you prefer, integrated graphics. Welcome to Response PC, I'm Dunk, let's game on. Starting off with my best APU, the Ryzen 5 5600G, which contains RX Vega 7 with 32GB of RAM at 3600 MHz. At 1080p, medium settings, the rest at low, FSR Balance and no dynamic resolution, we have a 22 FPS. It's unplayable. Changing the FSR Balance to Performance give us a little gain in FPS for an average of 26, but still unplayable. Being in the first encampment with that result, I cannot guess how bad it will be in second act or act 3 or in boss fight. We're going to have to drop the resolution to 720p to get some playable frame rate. Also turn back the FSR to balance instead of performance, and at 720p we get an average of 36 FPS. Great, I guess. It's playable even if it's not the most beautiful, but if you're on a budget and don't have a GPU and this game is going to be free when it finally releases at 1.0, I guess okay. We can even turn up a little bit the FSR to quality instead of a balance. Mind that we're still at 720p and there's still some upscaling going on. We get an average of 32 FPS. This is in the encampment, so that's perfect, I guess, for this resolution and this kind of a budget APU, but nothing beats in the real fighting, so let's go fight some minion. A quick test before leaving: if you remove any upscaling, put it at native 720p, our FPS drop in the mid-20s, so let's put that back to FSR Quality. So how is it fighting in the open world? Horrible. Just a little bunch of minion that you need to fight. Our FPS drop in 22 FPS. I was almost happy to see that when I first entered the map. I was at 40 to 45 FPS, but as soon as you encounter 5-6 minion, our FPS drop like hell. This is literally unplayable unless you decide to enable dynamic upscaling or even lower resolution. I do not recommend. And I won't test my other APU because this is the highest model I have, the most performing one, and it's performing really bad. So I guess this will be the only APU I'm testing for Path of Exile 2. I don't have any AM5 platform with the AM5 APU yet, so I won't be able to test those for a while. But it's just to say that the highest APU I have for M4 is performing so badly, it doesn't look good for any lower APU. I even have 32GB of 3600 MHz RAM using 13 instead of the 8, which is the minimum requirement. You won't be able to play at all if you only have 8. That's all I had for Path of Exile 2 on APU. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one, and subscribe.